What's up, everybody? What's going on? Welcome to the Lead From Here podcast. I'm Jason. Today we're talking about managing up. So this is an interesting topic for people, especially with a title, because honestly, it's really important. I would say you shouldn't even have that title if you can't manage up effectively, but really managing up effectively can help in any situation where you're trying to build anything, really. Build an idea, fix something. It just helps. It helps you, it allows you to take advantage of I'm struggling with words today. It helps you take advantage of ultimately managing up allows you to take the status of your leader or a leader and utilize their status, their access to make things happen. And there's a lot of benefits to this. It sounds really bad and it kind of sounds a little negative, maybe, of like, oh, I'm kind of using my leader. But ultimately what you're doing is you're unlocking your leader too when you're doing this, because it makes your leader look good usually. Usually you're uplifting somebody. So you're saying, hey, I'm seeing this. We're working on this. We need help. This would be a good opportunity for you to step in and lead and push this here. And if you're doing that, if you're managing up, or you're saying like, hey, team looks like it did bad, this is what happened, giving them the information, managing up, letting them know like this is what happened. So when their boss comes and like, hey, what happened? They already know. They're already in the loop. They already know what's going on. They got a handle on the game. It's all good. That helps them do their job better, which effectively makes your job better. And ultimately, if you're making them look good, they're going to get promoted, which creates room for you. Now, this is also very beneficial to somebody that doesn't have the title, because if you don't have the title, you probably don't have the access. And if you don't have the access, then you need somebody that can do that. So if you can lead up through your leader or another leader that has the access, that unlocks your ability to really get things done, which at the end of the day is the most important thing, is being able to get things done. And there's no better way than managing up to do that. Now, that may look different depending on the situation, but ultimately the goal is to give your manager or a leader in the company information to action upon. So if you see a problem, you can say, hey, I'm seeing this problem, and this problem. I don't think we can mess with all three of them, but I think this one's very impactful. And if we can get that done, that would unlock this much bandwidth for the team. It'll unlock our ability to get this project done. It'll unlock our ability to get unstuck from where we are right now. A lot of different things you could talk about, but ultimately, if you're giving them the information to go try and get funding, a new role opened, 100 different things that I can't think of off the top of my head right now, but ultimately anything you need, it allows them to use their access to higher levels of leadership to get stuff done. And their access also is kind of giving your idea, your fix, your whatever, credence. So when it's being presented to executives, you have the opportunity to level up yourself, level up your impact, your sphere of influence. All of those things are very important to have. So ultimately, it can be hugely beneficial. Now, you got to be careful with this, because if you have a leader that is untrustworthy, that is not a good leader, not a good person, you can really set that person up for success, and that person can take all the credit. So you really have to make sure that they're giving you just rewards for the things that you're doing. If you're doing things, if you're actually making impact, you're seeing things, you're helping them see things. Ultimately, as long as you're doing that and they're giving you props for that, or credit, or giving you raises, giving you promotions, obviously it won't happen right then and there. It's going to take time. That's not how promotions and raises work. We'll talk about that in another episode. But ultimately, that's where it comes from. That's where you have to watch out for. If you're not getting those things, there's a good chance they're taking all the credit for it. So it's important to know that you can trust the person, whoever that leader is. It may not be your leader. It may be just another leader in the org. You just reach out and say like, hey, I had this thought. I want to try and get this done. My boss isn't really doing anything about it. Try to get them involved, or they're doing it, but they're kind of screwing me in the process. Like, you have to make sure you trust this person, but there's a lot of different ways to go about it. It doesn't necessarily have to be your leader. It's better, significantly better if it's your leader. So hopefully you have a trustworthy leader. You can take that too. It's beneficial. So that's it. I hope this is helpful. If you guys want to dive deeper into this topic and look at some more real world examples, happy to do that. Otherwise, take care of yourselves, take care of those people around you. And if you like what you're seeing, please don't hesitate to like, subscribe, all that stuff. We'd really appreciate it. Don't hesitate to reach out to me, Jason at leadfromhere.co. That is a great way to reach out to me. And also all the DMs on the social media platforms as well. So thanks. Take care.